Do you guys ever wonder how many YouTube niches are there? Then stick around after the intro and I'll tell you 18 sub-niches that YouTubers use today. Before we begin, please click the subscribe button below and hit the bell so you'll be notified for my future videos. If you guys watched videos like this before, you guys probably heard a lot of YouTubers say you have to find your niche, you have to find your focus, but they never tell you what niches are there. And if you search on YouTube right now, you won't be able to find that many niches that you can get into right now. And I'm here to tell you guys 18 YouTube niches that you can start getting into today. Okay, before we get into 18 different niches, you have to first understand the 4 different types of major niche that are out there in YouTube right now. The 4 big current niches right now are how-to videos, lifestyle videos, reviews, and entertainment videos. There are 5 different niches in the how-to category of major niches, and the first one is education. Education videos are videos that actually teach you stuff like math, science, schoolwork. So the big example is your tag. You can find homework solutions there, you can find test solutions there, you can find a lot of answers there, and that is probably the biggest source of education right now. The second how-to niche is crafting. A big example here would be 5-minute crafts. And crafting niche is basically what it sounds like. You have to teach people how to make stuff, you have to teach people how to sew, how to fold papers into masks, you have to teach them how to make new stuff. The third niche is financing. These videos teach people how to manage money, earn money, and also spend money. If you belong in this niche, then you can teach people how to use money correctly. Next is advices niche. Example is like my videos that teach people how to make YouTube videos. You have to teach people how to do stuff correctly. It's a little bit close to counseling, but it is not really counseling. It gives people general directions in which they should go, but it doesn't tell them exactly what to do. The last how-to niche is counseling. It's a little close to advices section, but it's a little different in that the call to action should be a lot more stronger. You should actually tell people what they should do next. You have to tell them exactly what you want them to do next. That is the difference between advices and counseling session, and that's what divides them the most. That wraps on the how-to niche part of the 18 niches that I have, and then now I will move on to lifestyle niche. There are currently 4 niches used in the lifestyle niche, and the first one will be travel vlog. Travel vlogs are exactly what they sound like. You have to go on traveling and you have to record what happened during your traveling, and you have to tell people how it was and what they can do when they actually travel to the exact same place. One important thing in this niche is that you should not include too much information, and you should actually focus on delivering the right content for your audiences. The next is a live vlog. An example would be a college student's life during quarantine. This video should just tell you how a person lives during the day, and you should make it as entertaining as possible. This is one of the most popular niches, but it's a little harder niche to get into because you have to know how to make your content a little more interesting, because no one really cares about your day. At the end of the day, no one really cares how your day went. So if you're planning to get into this niche, you have to prepare your content a lot better than other niches. The third lifestyle niche will be housework niches. These are videos where you'd raise your babies and tell them, for example, when you raise babies, you should give them this kind of food, you should raise them with this kind of strict advising. These videos tell people how they can improve in their own house and households. The last lifestyle niche is pets. If you have cats or dogs in your house, then you can use them in your YouTube videos, and people usually find them really funny or really cute. However, it is important to know that you should not treat your cats and dogs just for tools for YouTube. You should actually treat them with respect, so people actually start to respect your videos and follow your videos with more passion. Okay, that's it for the lifestyle niche, and now we'll move on to the reviews niche. The first one is one of the most popular niches in YouTube, and it is product reviews. Product reviews are a main way for YouTubers to earn money. An example would be iPhone reviews or any other smartphone reviews or some CES 2020 reviews. Those kind of reviews people can actually watch to figure out if they actually want to buy the product, and this is a really helpful channel for a lot of people. The second one are food reviews. People need to eat. They want to know what they want to eat too. So by having food reviews, you can tell them if they should try this certain food or if they should not try this certain food. And you can be the experimental subject for it by eating that food for them. An important tip in this niche would be that you have to make an amplified and an honest reaction. That will be quote-unquote reactions to videos. In reactions to videos, you have to react to other people's videos or vlogs or their sites so that you can tell people how they are doing. An example would be reviewing keynotes from Apple, is to tell people how they did at the keynotes and basically summarize the event for them. The last reviews niche is interviews. In this niche, you should interview other YouTubers, other public figures, or even if they're not known, you should interview someone so that you can tell people how they're like. You can do this so you can direct subscribers to other channels, as well as connect more alliances with other YouTubers, which is really essential for your future growth, and build your ethos as a YouTuber by interviewing other YouTubers. That wraps up the review section, and now we'll head on to the entertainment section of the 18 niches. The first niche in the entertainment section would be pranks or challenges. These are one of the most famous sections that people actually get into just because it's really easy to do. You just need to gather some friends and do these challenges. However, the real challenge of this niche is that you have to actually make it entertaining. Not really that many people care about what you did to your friends. They don't really care about what pranks you pull on them. They care more about your editing. So for these kind of videos, editing is essential, and you have to take out all the parts that are not fun, and you have to make it as fun as possible by coming up with new content that hasn't been created before. The second one I would really recommend to new YouTubers is giveaways. Giveaway is more like a niche for more experienced YouTubers, where if you get like a product review request from a company, they will give you extra stuff and you can use those products to do a giveaway. Or if you earn money from previous YouTube videos, you can do a giveaway to make your video a little more interesting, because everyone wants to look at money making videos. However, if you are a new YouTuber, you don't have this base, and I recommend that you do not get into this niche from the beginning. The third niche is documentary. A good example would be National Geographic's, where they post videos of animals fighting or animals doing interesting stuff. These videos are hard to make for individuals. However, if you do want to try to come into documentary niche, I advise that you get a good camera and go out into the field and actually film something that you haven't seen before. The second from last niche I'll talk about is experiment niche. In experiment niche, you can tell people, oh, what would happen if I compress an iPhone, for example. Or you can tell people, oh, what would happen if I cook this with this. This kind of videos have to be interesting. It has to be something that people haven't tried before. So this is another niche that you have to put a lot of thought into and have a lot of creativity. The last niche that I'll talk about is a puzzles niche. Puzzles niche is a niche where you'd be like, oh, can you solve this problem in 5 minutes? Those kind of niches are fun for people because it time limits them, and it has some challenging activities but not unsolvable mysteries. The key part of this niche is that you have to keep your audience concentrated for the entire time, because for puzzles, if they're not concentrated for the entire length of your video, then you're not really showing them what the puzzle is. Okay guys, those are the 18 niches that you can use in YouTube right now. And if you guys did enjoy the video, please leave a like, and please put down in the comment section below if you have any questions or suggestions. Also, don't forget to click the subscribe button and click the bell so you can be notified for my future videos. Before you guys go, please check out my new YouTube videos for YouTube tips and tricks right here, and for playlist right here. Thank you, and see you next time.